There are so many opinions in my kitchen rules, aren't there?
And opinionated people.
I've learned to bite my lip.
But we had an outrageous team from Broome.
Oh, my God.
I think he fell out with Australia, not just the table.
I just couldn't believe how
Confident he was.
confident he was, and how critical he was to others, but couldn't even deliver himself.
He couldn't peel a prawn. How did he become the seafood king?
He lived the dream life.
I love fishing as much as I love Amy.
And was out to catch the biggest fish of all.
When it comes to seafood, I would beat the 5-star chef.
Watch out, the seafood king will strike.
I can't see how it can be above a 1.
He was a shellfish expert.
I could cook scallops better than this with my eyes closed. All you gotta do is heat it up and you've done better.
A fish specialist.
I could cook fish better than this with my eyes closed. I got scales straight away, I could spot them out. The skin was really, really salty. It's average.
I don't even order fish and chips at a restaurant because we do such a good job of it.
And having multiple seafood in there, that's just asking for a disaster.
And a highly skilled fisherman.
If you're a real fisherman, you should know how to fillet your own fish. I feel like that's just how it is. I could fillet a fish with my eyes closed. I haven't tried, but I'm sure I could.
I think Josh was really cocky the whole way through, even when he would have a complete disaster.
The chips, soggy, the fish. To me, that's not really what cooking's about.
He would stuff something up, end up in sudden death, still not cook too well, but get through and be like, still the seafood king? Yeah. Like, you're not, mate, though. You're not, really?
But it didn't stop King Neptune from dishing it out.
I think Josh was outrageous and didn't really give a what anyone thought of him.
It's just one of those dishes that, no matter how you did it, I just don't think I could like this. It just kind of ruined the experience for me.
Having caused unanimous outrage.
I think it's completely fine to talk a big talk, but the reality is he's cooked seafood worse than he's cooked it well.
They had one last chance.
Welcome Pete and Manu back to Broome.
To prove they could cook.
He might blow us out of the water tonight, and I think that would be like the joke on all of us.
Watch and learn.
On the menu, blue swimmer crab.
Every crab dish we've touched so far we've nailed, so I don't want to let anyone down tonight.
Crab.
Oh.
Can't hurt to put an extra wine in.
So I think just 2 bottles.
Yeah, babe, I'm pouring everything in.
I get that you put like wine in with seafood and you deglaze the pan and it's quite nice, but they decided to marinate the crabs in wine for a long time. And so it was kind of the flesh went all mushy and it tasted a bit off.
So I just want to taste the white wine and the herbs and the chili. We're gonna have perfectly cooked crab. There's just no reason why we can't get a 10 for this dish. Main is served. Thank you.
There's nothing worse when you think you're really good and then you find out you're not.
There's no need in the world to be marinating crab in a white wine solution. The acidity of the wine kills the meat of your crab. So before you even cooked it, you were in trouble. If you, Josh especially, were sitting here tonight, you would take this apart.
Unable to be saved, the king and his queen had used every lifeline.
The guest teams have given you a combined score of 19 out of 70, which gives you a total score tonight of 31.
And sadly, MKR was the one that got away.
Josh and Amy, I'm sorry to say, you are eliminated from the competition.
Finally, it was like, okay, that clown's gone.
Bye-bye.
I know that he loved fishing, I understand that, but I don't think he knew what to do with it after he was on the boat. Outrageous.